In this video, I'm going to show you how to record Minecraft gameplay on the Nintendo Switch. Now, there is multiple approaches that we can take. Alright, so the first recording method we're going to be taking a look at is the Nintendo Switch built-in screen recorder. So, the Nintendo Switch 2 has a built-in screen recorder that you guys could actually use in order to record some Minecraft gameplay. Now, to do this, you will need to be in your Minecraft world inside of your actual Minecraft game over here, just like I am right now. Then you want to go to the left Joy-Con, aka the blue Joy-Con, and you'll notice that towards the bottom there is going to be like a little circle button over there. It is going to be like right underneath the D-pad, and basically what you guys need to do is you need to go ahead and hold on that, and now you will notice that it will say saving, and then it will say successfully saved. So it is basically going to save the last 30 seconds of gameplay. In order to view your video, all you want to do is you want to go ahead and press on the home button. Then you guys want to go to the bottom menu over here and press on album. Then from here, you guys will be able to see all of the gameplay that you guys have captured. So as you're able to tell, it actually does work on other games as well. And this here is the footage that we did just go ahead and record over here. So it is going to always record the last 30 seconds of your actual gameplay. So that is definitely pretty cool. So guys, we also do have this menu over here where we can go ahead and upload it to a smart device, like a mobile device or like a computer, stuff like that. We could also save it as a screenshot, or we could even save this video on our micro SD card, and then from there we could use that micro SD card like any other device. And over here we do have the option to delete the video. So again, this really is up to you. You guys could go ahead and upload it from here. But keep in mind, if you want to go ahead and update it, you will need to utilize the Nintendo Switch application. The second approach involves using a phone camera or any other external camera to record your Nintendo Switch 2 screen. Now, to do this, it does take a little bit of time getting used to, but it is definitely a valid option in my opinion. So the way it works is that you go ahead and set up your Nintendo Switch 2 in a relatively flat surface. And you guys want to go ahead and make sure that your Nintendo Switch 2 is in a standing position. So go ahead and use the stand on the back just like so. And then you guys can go ahead and have it stand up just like this. And you want to make sure that it is vertical as possible. Or what you guys could also do is just use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock itself, and then it'll give you a perfectly like vertical area for your Nintendo Switch to actually lay on. So yeah, the more vertical it is, the better it is. So then what you guys need to do is you need to go ahead and take out your external device, whether that be like a phone or a camera. And you want to go ahead and set it relatively close to your Nintendo Switch. So I'm using my phone right over here. And by the way, I'm just using a phone stand right over here. And by the way, I'm just using this phone stand over here. But you guys could use anything. In my opinion, this is the part where you guys get creative. You guys could use like books, notebooks, maybe a coffee mug, stuff like that. I actually did this method when I first started off on YouTube. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and put you on, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So, all right. And basically, you position your camera in a place where it perfectly matches up with the Nintendo Switch 2 screen. This will work both on the regular Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch 2. I just want to go ahead and avoid some confusion. But once you have it in a correct position, then all you guys need to do is take off the Joy-Cons, and then you guys can go ahead and play like that. I like this method because it doesn't require any like fancy equipment or stuff like that. And in my opinion, this is a perfect setup, especially if you are a beginner. Guys, this is how I started off my YouTube channel, guys. Trust me, there is a lot more to making videos than just having picture perfect quality. It's all about the value that you provide. So don't be discouraged by this, guys. And I just want to let you know that this is how I actually started off on my content creation journey. All right, guys, and I saved the best and most premium method for last. So the last method involves using an external capture card. For those guys who are a little bit unfamiliar, an external capture card is a device that will allow you to record your console screen in picture perfect quality. This doesn't just go for the Nintendo Switch consoles. It also does work on the PlayStation 5, the Xbox, etc. Now, there's many great external capture cards out there on the market, but the one that I personally recommend is using the Elgato 4KX capture card right over here, which is the most premium and the most easiest to use and set up. It will work both on Windows and on Mac. So Elgato were actually nice enough to send me this capture card to actually make a video on it. However, they did not give me any talking points, and they did not tell me what to say or anything like that. They were literally just like, here, have this product and let us know what you think about it. So yeah, guys, so yeah, shout outs to Elgato for actually sending me this product. I absolutely do love it. But again, this is a device that can allow us to properly record the Nintendo Switch. So the way it works is you go ahead and open it up just like so. We do have the Elgato branding over here. I'm such a huge Elgato fan, by the way. Like, I legit have like all their microphones and cameras and stuff like that. But okay, let's go ahead and now take out the capture card. And it's a device that typically looks something like this. It doesn't take up too much room or anything like that. And again, there's many out there on the market, but if you want like the most premium quality, something that will last you for a long time, something that is reliable and that has really high-end hardware and software, Elgato is always a company to go with, and especially the Elgato 4K-X, which is their newest line of capture cards. And oh my goodness, I did not mean to drop it. All right, so here's how it works. In the back, you will notice that there is going to be 3 different ports. And basically what the capture card does, it takes the HDMI output from the Nintendo Switch, it directs it inside of the capture card in this input button, and then it processes the signal inside here, and then the signal goes outside over here where it says HDMI output, and then you direct it to your monitor or your computer that you're using to actually record. And also, whenever you go ahead and purchase one of these, they will actually give you a guide over here as well. And there's also video guides that they do provide you with. So it will basically walk you through the entire process. And what sets Elgato apart from like most other capture cards on the market is certainly its software. The software is just as high quality and just as premium as the hardware itself. And this is like software that I've been using for like almost 5 years now. So yeah, guys, Elgato is like the top of the line brand for content creation gear and stuff like that. So guys, if you're someone who really wants to invest in like content creation and stuff like that, then definitely getting one of these is worth it, especially if you're making a lot of console content like on the Nintendo Switch. But anyways, guys, if you found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next tutorial.